Hey guys, welcome back to Cosmic Talks with your one and only Venus, Goddess of Love. This is now episode numero 5, and today's topic is going to be about priorities. Also, stick around for a small meditation at the end of this episode. So, we all have priorities in life, right? Like, mine is about paying my bills, work, chores, finding a gateway to success, family, friends, fulfilling my life purpose, etc. But more importantly, the underlying theme is that priority right now is me and just focusing on me and fulfilling my life purpose. Then my priority is helping others who need me. But it should always be about helping yourself first. Everyone has different kinds of priorities, so take things with a grain of salt here. I'm just using myself as an example. Anyway, what are we without priorities anyway? We are basically nothing because nothing defines us. Having priorities are things we should do in our lives to better ourselves or to give us a sense of, fulfillment. And rather than, prioritizing a vice. It's like picture yourself with this weight right now, right? Do you carry it like it's on your mind and you haven't fulfilled it? Do you put the weight aside like you're going to do it later? Or do you arrange them according to the importance of each task that needs to be done? And, you fulfill each task accordingly. Like, what task needs to be done first? And once it's fulfilled, you move on to the next task. Arranging things accordingly is honestly the key. Now, how do I proceed here? Well, let me continue to further explain how your priority is putting yourself first. Everyone else comes second. It's like when you fill your cup, you're able to fill someone else's cup. Here's an example. You had all these tasks for the day, then somebody, maybe a family member or a friend, disturbs you and asks you for a favor. Now, this favor can easily be done by themselves, or it doesn't need to be done right away, but it seems like it's urgent, like they need your help, the minute that you selfishly stop all your tasks because, that's your family or friend and you care about them, you fill someone else's cup and you forget your own. So at that point, you're going to feel that confusion or rather rage or emptiness because you didn't fill your cup first. With that said, fill your cup first. And once you do that, you'll realize your priorities are accomplished with ease and strength. And then you can use that ease and strength and, help another person that, was that you cared about. So the reason why I use the word weight is because honestly, it could be defined in multiple ways. But weight in this episode is being used as a metaphor to what we can consider as a priority. I actually consider bills as a weight, as in a burden kind of weight. But, we all have that burden. We are not meant to dwell upon that burden. And you are not alone. Trust me. If you feel like you're alone in this world, that it's has bills up the wazoo, you don't. Okay? Everybody has all that kind of bills too. So, don't worry. Bills are a part of this world. And it's just what was meant to happen in this world. In this day and age, we're all there, And the moment that we accept life for what it is, everything just feels like a walk in a park. We pay off our bills by working, which is our priority. So find a job that excites you. And if that doesn't help and it's not exciting anymore, find another way to make it exciting. Like setting up goals for yourself each day at work. If you're in sales, your goal is to help customers and Ask them if they needed help with anything, or if you could, go above and beyond just to help that customer so that you can get that point of sales for that day and raise your numbers. Or if you work in the art world, like in the film industry, make it exciting by challenging yourself, That's what is exciting to me, at least. Like, I make myself excited for challenges. Or, if you can't find a way to make it exciting, maybe it's time for you to find another job or career. And don't be afraid of change, because sometimes change is beautiful. So now moving on to chores. Chores can easily be done with grace. You make them into a goal, and for every chore that is done, make it a priority to give yourself a reward. I promise you that suddenly you complete tasks with dignity and victory. Plus, you'll feel more fulfilled that you've accomplished things. That fulfillment is just, it feels like your soul is just rejuvenated because you accomplished the goal. Now, fulfilling your life purpose, how do we make this a priority? And that's a very good question. Well, there's this sense within all of us, and it tells us that this is what we're meant to do in life. And that could be a wide range of variety of things. It could be that listening to people's problems and giving them advice, which could lead you to a job as a therapist. Or maybe it doesn't have to be a career. Maybe it's just you lending a shoulder or an ear and giving advice to people who are comfortable enough to talk to you about their problems. It could be to volunteer in your community. It could be to paint an abstract painting or just an expression of yourself. And whatever it is, I can go on, just roll with it. And I'll go into full detail about destiny and life purpose in another podcast, by the way, because I can really get lengthy with this kind of topic. But yeah, whatever is your calling, which I really hope it's nothing but positive, please, go with the flow and never be afraid of change. And if you're not growing, maybe it's time, a clear sign that it's time to move on. So basically, prioritize what feeds your soul and just do it. Eat it all up, ladies and gentlemen. Yum, yum, yum. We may not have tomorrow, but we have today, right here, right now. And of course, our family and friends are priority too. Most of us care about them. Just, make sure you have your boundaries and give love when it's needed. Now, if you have a child or children, granted, they are our first priority, but we must not forget ourselves either. And it may be hard for single parents, but you must set a healthy boundary and ground rules in order to still be you. If that means giving the other parent more time with the kids so you can focus on yourself, do it. You have to voice it. You have to voice what you need, because communication's a major key. And this goes for any parent. You have to remind yourself that you do have to take care of yourself first emotionally to be able to fill the cup of your kids. You can't be there for them if you aren't for yourselves first. Be gentle in the process, because we each carry stress in different parts of our bodies. And when you tune into yourself, you'll find the answers. More importantly, everyone is deserving of love. And you, my friends, deserve self-love first before giving it to anyone else. So again, make yourself the priority. Also, remember that your actions, whether they're right or wrong, is your responsibility. Do good, and good will come back. So make that your priority if you don't have any either. Anyway, let's end with an affirmation meditation. Now, Find a quiet place to sit. Close your eyes. And we're going to take a few breaths in through our nose. And exhale through our nose. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your nose. Now you're going to repeat after me with your eyes closed. Inhale, I am filling my cup. Exhale, my cup is filled. Inhale, I am filling my cup. Exhale, my cup is filled. Inhale, I am filling my cup. Exhale, my cup is filled. Inhale, I am filling my cup. Exhale, my cup is filled. And you can continue to take these continued breath in with that expression and breath out with that same expression as well. A few more times. But let's take a deep breath in. Exhale it out. Breathe in one more time. Exhale it out. Now slowly open up your eyes. And if you'd like to try that same breathing technique with some visualizations a couple of times till you feel like your cup is filled, do it. Try breathing in and visualizing your cup being filled. Then as you exhale, you're visualizing your cup absolutely filled. Because you did that. You visualized that. And guess what? You filled your cup because you gave yourself self-love and you prioritized yourself. And if something comes up during this time while your eyes are closed, write it down after, your eyes are open and, reflect on it. Sometimes when we silence our mind, we find the answers within. And that in itself is powerful. We all are quite powerful. Anyway, have a great weekend. Hope you all had a great Thanksgiving. And continue to be thankful every day. And see y'all next week. Don't forget to like and subscribe and share. And thank you. I hope to see you guys next week. I mean, not really see, but, I hope you guys come back. Bye now.